Kenyatta University is a home to thousands of students chasing education, dreams, and a better future. But beyond the lecture halls and class lies another reality. A reality filled with sacrifice, pressure, and survival. For many students, education is not about attending lectures and passing exams. It's about fighting ways to survive every single day. Around Kenyatta University, many students are creating opportunities for themselves through small businesses and side hustles. Some work long hours after classes. Others sacrifice comfort and social life just to make ends meet. One of them is Joseph Ouma Ongus.
I'm Joseph Ouma Ongus, 26 years old, a student of Kenyatta University. In Kenyatta University, I'm pursuing a degree. That is a Bachelor's of Education, Science.
While pursuing his dreams for becoming a teacher, Joseph also runs a growing snacks business known as Ongus Sweet Snacks.
This business, as you can see it, we call it Ongus Sweet Snacks. That is the brand of the business that I have. Basically, what we are doing is preparing snacks and some samples of stew like bean stew and green grams, and maybe tea to help in taking our snacks. But majorly what we prepare is snacks.
What started as a simple survival idea during campus struggle has slowly grown into a business support, not only for Joseph, but many students around him.
In fact, I started this business when I was a single soul. But as you can see, all people that are working here, I currently have more than 6 employees that are serving under this premise. So these employees are able to get their daily income, they are able to get their source of income. I think they are living just because of this enterprise. So actually I can say that this business has helped a lot, starting from myself that generates a lot of income from this. I think I cleared my fee from the income I sourced from this enterprise.
I'm Sharon Kendi, a third-year student in the School of Education. So I joined here back in 2024, and when I was a second year. I've been doing here for quite some time, and I found it so encouraging, and I really love this place.
From preparing snacks, tea, to serving dozens of students every day, the business has become part of the daily life surrounding the university. On weekdays, customers crowd the small enterprise in search for affordable meals and snacks.
Generally, this enterprise has been helpful to me majorly, to the comrades that are my customers and any other person that gets quality products from our business. I think you have been around sometimes and you have seen how people love our products, the flow in of customers. Could it not be a weekend, you could have seen a multitude of people crowding for our products.
Like many students across Kenya, Joseph experienced the harsh reality of financial hardship. The struggle for food, rent, and school fees is a silent battle many comrades face every day. For some students, every simple meal becomes a luxury.
I can remember we were spending less than 20 shillings for a supper. I joined when ugali was 7 bob, skuma wiki, veggies was 5 shillings, and beef was 22, but we could not afford that. So quite a number of comrades were spending less than 20 shillings. That is ugalimbili veggies. Ugalimbili veggies, that is ugalimbili 14 shillings, veggies 5 shillings. So with 19 shillings, comrades were surviving with that. And it was still very expensive for quite a number of us.
The struggle pushes Joseph to think beyond survival and create an opportunity for himself.
Immediately after attachment is when I started this business. And the key reason why I started it is after after going through campus life. And in fact, I was able to see quite a number of challenges that people go through. Not only people, but what I was able to go through in the campus life. Ideally, it is not very easy, and very many comrades are suffering in the different universities that we have countrywide. So there is a big shortage in terms of finances. So out of that, that is where I analyzed the market and realized that at least I can have a business that can help me generate some income to actually fund some of the bills and my life in general.
What began with a single gas cooker, a gas cylinder, and an umbrella has now transformed into a growing business enterprise. The journey has not been easy. Rainy seasons, long classes, exhaustion, and balancing academic with business responsibility becomes daily challenge.
When I have classes, I don't come because I have to be in class, prepare for exams, prepare for assignments and all that.
Balancing between time to go to class and the time to be in the business, owing the fact that this one is a sole proprietorship where I'm needed. My presence is much needed to manage the few employees that I have, to manage the customers, to manage the quality of the production. So I'm needed in the business. At the same time, I'm needed in class. So balancing the time to go to class and time to be present in my business has been a challenge. Once a challenge comes in and then you struggle with how you manage the challenge, it becomes one of the successes that you will be proud of. For example, I think when I started this business, I had one gas cooker, gas cylinder. I had an umbrella. I had no structure, no anything put in place. So that is when I started. And I faced quite a number of challenges, including weather. At times could come the long rain seasons, windy seasons.
But through determination and resilience, Joseph continued to grow the business step by step. Today, the enterprise provides employment opportunity to several students, helping them earn income and support their life.
Naitwa Rayola Leonard, nasomea Kenyatta University, Education, Chemistry, Biology. Nimeajiriwa hapa na boss wangu anaitwa Joseph Ongus. Hii kazi imenisaidia sana, inanisaidia kwa chakula. Naweza sahi nimerent nje, nalipa nyumba. Hata nyumbani huko kwetu nimejenga nyumba.
Naitwa Collins, nasoma Kenyatta University. Nasomea BCom. Boss wangu ni huyo hapa hivi, anaitwa Joseph. Na amenisaidia sana kuanzia niwe first year, saizi niko fourth year. Hii kazi imenisaidia sana na inanisaidia mambo na chakula. Nimerent nyumba nje, sky hostel. At least naweza fanya kitu.
There are moments no one sees, moments of loneliness, moments of self-doubt, moments when the burden feels too heavy. For many students, university becomes more than an academic journey. It becomes a test of emotional endurance. Some silently battle hopelessness, others struggle with fear and uncertainty about the future. And because everyone around them also seems to be struggling, many choose to suffer in silence. They smile in public, they laugh with friends, but deep inside, they carry worries they rarely speak about. Still, every morning, they wake up and continue trying.
That is how I ended up coming up with a structure that can now get me out of these challenges. Like at least we are protected from sun, we are protected from rain. We are, as you can see, we are covered. We are having an enclosed structure where wind cannot blow away our gas flames. Can help us also save the gas that we have as fuel.
I've been doing somewhere in some groceries kibanda, and when I came here, I used to come in the evening, that is from 6:30 to around 9:30, and then I go back to my room.
What keeps them going is hope. Hope for success, hope for change, and hope for a better future than today. Their strength is found not in easy circumstances, but in the ability to rise despite of the challenges.
And I find this thing so encouraging, and I love this thing. He's my boss, and I really love the way he manages this business. He's someone who is going far, and I know I will go far.
That this business has helped a lot, starting from myself that generates a lot of income from this. I think I cleared my fee from the income I sourced from this enterprise. My employees here are paying their bills, their rent, their clothing, their food. Totally they are dependent on this enterprise, including the community, the shops around, the wholesalers around. We bake quite a lot of bales of wheat flour. So you realize that even the wholesalers are finding their market from the same enterprise. So those are some of the economic benefits that we actually have from the same.
Through this journey, Joseph has learned that failure is not the end, but part of success. Every challenge becomes a lesson. Every setback becomes a motivation to keep building.
I've learned a lot. I have learned a lot. Since I started this business, I've actually learned a lot. One of it is that failing is part of success. Failing is part of success. You fail, it becomes a challenge, not a problem. Once you counter that challenge, you become successful. So that is one of the things that I have learned. Once a challenge comes in and then you struggle with how you manage the challenge, it becomes one of the successes that you will be proud of. Once you identify a challenge and you struggle to solve that challenge, it becomes part of a success. Another thing that I have learned is that a business enterprise should be a lifestyle. It should be something that is just within our life. As in, even if you are a teacher, even if you are a doctor, even if you are pursuing your profession, even if you are a student, there should be a business that you are doing alongside your lifestyle. It should just be a lifestyle. It is possible to have a business alongside whatever thing you are doing, alongside your life process. That is another thing that I have learned.
His story reflects the reality of many young people trying to balance education, survival, and ambition at the same time. As graduation approaches, Joseph dreams to become a teacher under the Ministry of Education. But beyond teaching, he hopes to build a large business enterprise that will create opportunity for other youths in Kenya.
And that one makes me have this vision of having a business, a very big business enterprise in the future. As I will continue living, as long as I will be living, I'm expecting to have a business running. Even after graduation, I think I'm graduating this year, December, because I'm in my final semester of the 4th year. So after graduation, I hope I will get a job. I will secure a job with the Ministry of Education as a teacher. And with that, my dream, or where I see myself, is a teacher. And alongside being a teacher, alongside teaching in a school, having several businesses, not only a business, but several businesses that can employ youths, can employ quite a number of Kenyan citizens alongside my profession of teaching.
Nataka nikimaliza niwe na kazi yangu pia ili iweze kunisaidia baadaye, maana siwezi nikategemea kazi ya kuajiriwa na serikali. Inabidi ujisaidie kwanza, hiyo ingine itakuja baadaye.
naomba sana mi pia nitafungua yangu niendelee na hii kazi kama sijaajiriwa, sijapata kazi ya serikali.
His story is a reminder that behind the lecture halls are students fighting battles unseen by many. Students driven by resilience, sacrifice, and hope for a better tomorrow.